Wait. So y'all telling me that Eazy knew that he should not have been booking any of those URL affiliated guys, bro? Eazy knew that well before the event. The URL just dropped a bombshell, bro, on the battle rap community, bro. The URL pulls the trigger, bro. Seems like they've had enough of Eazy's Colin Kaepernick type shenanigans and are finally laying down the hammer, bro. This is too much, bro. Let's talk about it. Wow. I had absolutely no idea how deep this was. We already knew that this whole controversy and this whole thing between Eazy and URL was big news, bro. We knew that. But I had no idea how deep it was. And what I mean when I say that is, I had no idea how many people out of the people involved in these controversies, right, in these parties, I had no idea the extent of the amount of people that were either involved. I had no idea the extent of the amount of people that were lying or have been lying, bro, to the battle rap community. This is starting to get just a little bit out of hand. So it seems as if though URL caught wind of Eazy's successful event. Eazy's successful The Trenches event in Philly. Because not that long ago, I believe it may have been today or maybe yesterday, the URL sends Eazy a demand letter, bro. A demand letter, bro. And this demand letter is very revealing, bro, of some information that we were not privy of, bro. That we were not aware of. For example, and this breaks my heart, bro, because I rock with Eazy, bro, and I want to have Eazy's back. I want to have his back. I do. But as an example, one of the pieces of information that come out on this demand letter, right? And as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to paraphrase. I'm going to look for the exact part here. Okay. URL's demand letter. This is on OTFMZ, by the way. If you guys want to see some of the paperwork and go over it yourselves, y'all can go on Instagram, go on OTFMZ. URL's demand letter, a copy of which is attached, was sent to Eazy's legal team on May 5th, 2023. May 5th. Eazy's event was on June 3rd, so about a month prior to Eazy's event, a letter was sent. The letter provided Eazy with ample time to modify the card. Despite this fact, Eazy consciously elected to promote the card with only minor adjustments, transparently using his dispute with URL, and it cuts off right there, but I believe it says using the dispute as like promotion, as like a tactic to promote the event type of thing. I was under the impression, and a lot of us in the battle rap culture and community were under the impression, bro, that Eazy did not know or was under the impression that these guys were not under URL contract. That's the entire community, right? When this whole situation started going on and blase blah, was under the impression, bro, we were under the impression that you booked these guys because they weren't under contract, Eazy, right? So a lot of us started going to bat started having Eazy's back in a sense where we're saying, bro, these guys are not under contract. These guys are not under contract. He has every right to go ahead and book these guys. These guys are not under contract. And on top of them not being under contract, these guys are telling Eazy the Block Captain that they are not under contract. Which goes back to the first thing that I said in this video. I had no idea the extent to which how many people were involved in this elaborate lie, bro. How many people, including battlers, are lying through their teeth, bro. I had no idea the extent, but it seems as if though every battler from every corner is lying in some way, shape, or form about the situation, bro. It tells us very clearly right here that Eazy was made aware. May 5th, a letter was sent to his legal team, letting Eazy know that he was not allowed to be using any of these guys, bro. So then we fast forward to this whole Danny Myers situation. It seems as if though Eazy the Block Captain or his legal team knew, at least that's what they're saying. The URL is saying that they sent a demand letter to these people. They sent them and they told them that they couldn't be using these guys. But what happened? There was a whole controversy. There was a whole series of lives and all this stuff about battlers being blocked and all this thousands and thousands of views, you know what I'm saying, to talking about the trenches and battlers being blocked and blase, blase, blah. I legitimately thought that the URL was doing some funny business as it pertained to Eazy booking those battlers. But if the URL did in fact send a demand letter on May 5th, a month prior to the event, and Eazy did not heed those warnings or heed that warning or that notification, bruh. A lot of us in the battle rap community have Eazy's back and have your back because we're under the impression that you're doing and you're following the rules on your end and you're doing what you're supposed to do, Eazy the Block Captain. But if we're being told, bro, that the URL told you on May 5th, bro, that you could not be booking these battlers and you went ahead and you continue to do that anyway, that's a big problem, bro. That's a big problem, bro. And a lot of us are jumping out the window for Eazy the Block Captain, bro. A lot of us are jumping because we want to see Eazy win. We want to see Eazy win. But we can't keep doing this, bro. We have to be transparent with the culture that wants to support Eazy the Block Captain. Eazy, when these types of things are the case, we have to be made aware, bro. Because now I feel stupid, right? For having sat there and tried to argue on Eazy's behalf that he is 100% in his right to book these artists that are supposedly not on the contract. Now I feel stupid because URL sent the letter on May 5th telling Eazy, bro, you're not allowed to book these battlers, bro. You might want to make some adjustments. You might want to make some changes. Like, this is a little out of your league right here, buddy. Like, what's going on? You might want to chill, bro, before we start to build a case, bro. And it seems like that's what URL is on, bro. It seems like URL is on this time where it's like they're not saying anything about what's going on, which is kind of smart. I'm seeing now because we didn't know about this stuff. We didn't know about this stuff. URL's not saying anything. They're just letting these things, they're just letting Eazy run amok. It seems like they're just letting Eazy run amok, do what he does. And then they're going to drop the hammer on him legally. Drop the legal hammer, bro. Throw the book at Eazy, bro. Oh, you think that you fly? You think that you could just do all these things? Well, guess what, buddy? You were a part of an exclusive contract this entire time, which ultimately is what this demand letter or this situation is telling Eazy the Block Captain. Not only Eazy the Block Captain, but any and everybody, bro, that thinks that they can touch Eazy the Block Captain. Any and everybody that thinks that they can book Eazy the Block Captain. Guess what, buddy? The URL just put out and dropped a bombshell and says, none of y'all can touch Eazy, bro. Y'all cannot touch Eazy, bro. He is under exclusive contract, bro. He is under an exclusive agreement, bro, that we can exercise at whatever point we want, at whatever time we want. Now, this is what I really wanted to touch on real quick, right? This whole situation goes back to, and it's funny because Eazy and the URL have been saying the opposite things, bro. Eazy says he's not under contract. URL says he is under contract. URL says he is under contract. Eazy says he is not under contract, bro. Stalemate. Stalemate, bro. One of the reasons, or the loophole that a lot of us thought was what got Eazy out of his contract, what a lot of us thought it was the fact that Chrome 23 is most likely not listed as a competitor league that Eazy could not battle for. That's what a lot of us are under the impression that the loophole is and or was for Eazy the block captain, is that Chrome 23 is not specifically listed as a place that he cannot go battle. RBE is, battling URL battlers off of URL is, Chrome 23 is not on that contract specifically. But what I'm thinking is happening right now is that in this contract that the URL has with Eazy the block captain, somewhere in this contract, bro, it's got to say something along the lines of URL has to okay, or has to give permission, or URL has to okay the battler battling somewhere else. URL has to okay it. So it has to be run through URL. URL has to be in agreement with whatever you're going to go do. And apparently Eazy the block captain, he's told us that he did not necessarily check with URL. He did not let them know. He did not. So now I'm thinking URL. No, now I'm thinking, right, what the loophole might actually be, right? Because I was thinking about this a while ago when this situation started going down at first, right? And the loophole might not necessarily be that, but the loophole that Eazy, right, might have found could be the fact that Eazy is not an employee of the URL. Eazy is a contractor for the URL. If y'all look up, right, the contractor rules or contractors, or how contractors are supposed to, or how they can work, or how they can move, or what they can do as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, how they can move around. Being a contractor, you have a lot more freedom than being an employee. So being a contractor, you have the ability to move around and make your money, especially if the URL, right, doesn't have a set amount of battles for Eazy, a set amount of money that he's making, a set amount of anything. Contractors have freedoms too. Contractors are also protected as well. So if the loophole in Eazy's contract is not that Chrome 23 is listed on there as a place you cannot battle, then the loophole has to be something along the lines of his rights as a contractor. His rights as a contractor. And I've been over the rule. I went over the rules of contractors for the state of New York, which is most likely the rules that the URL is under and has to abide by because they're out of New York State. They're out of New York City. So if that's the case, bro, then most likely that loophole that Eazy is referring to has to do with the fact that he's a contractor, not an employee. So he's able to move around. And it could also be the fact that URL had them sign a bogus contract in some way, shape, or form. Again, no guaranteed money, no guaranteed battles, and blah, blah. Which, if we were going by the rules in New York and contractors, bro, you can't trap Eazy into that type of situation. You can't trap Eazy into a situation where he doesn't even know when his next battle is going to be. He doesn't even know when his next bag is going to be. He doesn't know anything. So now he can't feed his family. He can't do this. He can't. You're literally waiting on URL to provide or do something for you, bro. And that's the type of situation that the URL wants all these guys under, to be completely honest with y'all. But if that's the case, right, and that is the loophole, Eazy's going to have to fight that, bro. Eazy's going to have to fight and take this all the way to court. He's going to have to take this all the way to court, bro. What's unfortunate about that, though, is that that's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to cost a lot of money for a lawyer to sit there and argue on your behalf about these contractor versus employee rules and regulations and how the contract is bogus. And it's... At this point, I'm thinking, bro, what the hell can Eazy do? If Eazy is in the wrong and he is still legally under URL contract, legally, what options does he have? He doesn't have many options at all. If he's legally under URL contract, bruh. If Eazy is legally under URL contract, bruh, then I don't know what Eazy's gonna do, but he might have to return to the URL, bro. If he's still under contract and if they do take it to court, bro, and the URL wins in a lawsuit that says Eazy's... But at that point, what happens to Eazy, bro? At that point, what happens to Eazy, bro? How is the URL gonna treat Eazy, bro? This whole situation, man, I was about to go through it too. I was about to read though and go through it with y'all like that, but just my thoughts, man. Sometimes it's just my thoughts, man. Makes this videos last a while, man. So let me know what y'all think of this whole contract situation, bro. Do y'all think Eazy's still under contract legally? Do y'all think he's not, bro? If you think he's not under contract, what do y'all think that loophole is, bro? What do y'all think that loophole is that Eazy was so adamant about, bruh? And also, bruh, who was wrong in the situation as far as URL sabotaging these battles? Who was really wrong? If the URL really sent out a demand letter on May 5th telling Eazy, yo, don't you even think about booking our guys. Don't you even think about it. And Eazy tried to do it anyway. This is interesting work right here, man. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Dro coming at you live and direct from the battle.